Hi guys, welcome to another Divi theme video. This is Jamie from System 22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. We're continuing on with Divi 5 here. With Divi 4, I had a whole playlist of various different hover effects. So today we're going to look at Divi 5. I just wanted to play around and see if I could create the same things with Divi 5. And the simple answer is yes, you can, and it's even better because we got group modules here to play with. So I've got a little call to action and an image on the left there. When I hover over it, they're going to disappear and reveal an image in the background. Now I've just done the opposite on this side. We're going to start off with an image here. When you hover over, you can have some content roll in. Fantastic. Really easy to do, no coding involved in this today at all. So let me show you how it's done. I'm going to enable the visual builder. Let's go down, we'll throw in a new section, we'll start from scratch. Little blue button to add a section. In my section again, I'm just going to add 2 columns. Now here's the thing that makes this really interesting. You can do this with any module you like individually, or you can combine modules and have them all affected as a group by using this little group module right here. So let's click on that. Now it's going to ask us to put some modules in. I'm going to keep this very simple. Choose whatever modules you want. You can make this as complex or as simple as possible. I'm just going to throw an image module in the top. And we'll throw in an image. Now let's perhaps have it open in a lightbox. Now if we roll down here, we've got the option to add a new module. Or we can add a new group or row. I'm just going to add a module underneath. And let's just throw in a blurb for fun. I will leave everything as it is there, but I want to use an icon instead of an image. So if we go down to image and icon here, exactly the same as Divi 4. So it works a bit faster, as you can see. Let's just throw in an icon. And then for design purposes, I'm going to throw everything in the middle. So I can go into text and just throw it like that. In a moment, I'll make this text light because I'm going to give our whole group a dark background here. So it looks like one little module. And obviously you can continue adding more modules as you need them. Let's just throw a little bit of spacing around this so it doesn't stretch quite as wide either side. Spacing is just down below here. I'm going to use maybe 30 left, hit the chain, it'll do the opposite side view. That's going to work perfectly. Now you may not know what I'm talking about now, but if I go back into the group, there's 2 ways of going back into the group. I don't know if you noticed, but there's a gap between our modules here. Here's the top one. Then there's a gap, and here's our second one under this line here. If you want to get into the group, just go between the 2 lines there, click, and it will take you to the group. Or if you have problems, we can always go to wireframe mode up here. Little icon, just click on it, it'll take you to the back there. Click on it again, it'll take you back. As you can see, really easy to do, really quickly to switch between 2 with Divi 5. So what I'm going to do now is go into the group. I'm already there because it tells us up here. I'm going to give it a dark background perhaps. So I'm going to go straight down to background. Going to add a background color. Let's give it a nice dark gray. That's going to work. Now I just need to give my blurb a bit of padding on the bottom and turn that text light so we can actually see it. So if I just click on the blurb, as you can see, it's taking us to the blurb. Design. Just going to make that text light by going into text. Clicking on light. Perfect. You can do them separately here, title and body text if you want to. Now I just need to add a little bit of padding at the bottom here. We've got top and bottom. I just want a bit on the bottom. Again, I'll use 30. Let's perhaps up that to 50. Yeah, that'll work. Now if you want to use percentage or ems or rems, you can do so right here very easily by selecting whatever measurement you want. Great. Well, we've actually got 2 modules combined there in our little group, which is great. We've got our blurb and our image. To actually create the hover effect where this just fades out into an image, or you can do it the other way around. We'll do one with this and perhaps one another way around in a moment. Is really easy. And if you watch my Divi hover effects videos, you know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into the row up here, the green tab. I'm going to go into the column that our group is sitting in here. Left column here. I'm going to go down to background. As with Divi 4, background's always under content here. Let's throw in an image. I want a portrait type image or shaped image, so that'll do fine right there. Now, of course, you can't see it because our group's on the top. And this is where the fun bit comes in. We can create hover effects really easily. What we need to do now is go to the group. And again, I'm just going to click between two modules here. It should take us to it. Fantastic. And for this particular one, we're going to have the module, or the group, I should say, display first. Then when we put our mouse over it, it's going to fade out into the image. So once in the group again, we go over to Design and Filters. If we roll down, we've got opacity. Well, when the mouse is not on it, I want to see this whole thing just like this, these two modules right here. But when they put their mouse over it, we can have completely different settings. By going up here to the square on the side here, just left click on that. If we go down to hover right here, we can set hover settings for all these things here. When they hover over it, I don't want to see any of our group here, these two modules right here. So I'm going to pull the opacity slider all the way down. Then when I take my mouse back off, I want it to come back, which it will. If I go back to desktop now. Perfect. Now the time it takes to get from one to the other, the Divi 4 was 300 milliseconds. And that's the same with Divi 5. If you don't do anything else, that mouse transition will take just under a third of a second. But if you want to slow it down, I usually do for these hover effects for a bit of grace. You can go over to Advanced, down to Transitions. There's a default 300. Let's make it maybe 3/4 of a second, 750 mils. Don't want any delay. I want it to happen as soon as the mouse touches it. It wants to start our 750 fade out. And the transition speed curve I'm going to use for this, these are all pretty much work. I do play with them. Some are specific to certain things. But for my hover effects, ease in, ease out is my go-to usually there. So I'm going to do that exactly. So if you've done everything correctly now, this should work for us. Let's just save draft. We'll exit the Visual Builder. And here we are, nice and quick. When I hover over that, fade out into our background image there. When I take my mouse off, it'll come back in. And I'm sure you figured it out, how to make it happen the other way around. For anybody that hasn't figured it out, I'll show you very quickly. Let's re-enable the Visual Builder. I'm going to roll into wireframe mode here. There's our group. I'm going to duplicate it. Drag one of them across. Of course, they're both the same. You're going to want to change out your content here, obviously. What I need to do first is put an image in this right-hand column. So if I click on the row, there's the right-hand column. We know backgrounds under content there. I'll pop that other portrait in there. Fantastic. Now we want to switch this one back around the other way and perhaps change out this image. Let's switch back to desktop mode so you can see what's going on. At the moment, we've got exactly the same thing here. So for the image, we'll just throw in this fellow right here. Obviously, you'd want to go into your blurb and change your icon and what have you. I'm not going to do that for mine, but we want it going the other way. We want to see the big image first. Then when they hover over it, we'll have this fade in. Like I say, I'm sure you're ahead of me. If we go back into our group here, make sure you're in the group, over to Design, down to our filters again, we just switch our opacity around the other way. So when it starts off, don't want to see it at all, 0. See that image in the background there. When they hover over it, select the hover option up here. I want it to be fully visible. And we've already got our settings for the timing and everything like that set in the advanced transitions there. So that should work perfectly for us. So again, let's save draft or exit. And there we have it. We've got our big image on the left. When I hover over, our group's going to fade in just like that. Of course, our image, you can click on it, pop it out into the lightbox if you want to. And you can go down, read the writing. Like I say, you can make these as complex as you want with call to action buttons and all kind of things. But it really is a wonderful interactive thing to have on your site. And I'm so glad they put in those groups. It's made things awesome. And it's going to save a lot of coding for people. So there you go, guys. There's how to create a group hover effect using the new Divi 5. No coding. Awesome. Of course, hover effects will work best on a desktop because it's just going to automatically happen. But you can always put a little line up here that appears on tablet and mobile saying tap for more options if you wish. Because once they tap on it on mobile or tablet, it's going to do exactly the same thing. So I hope you've enjoyed this today and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, ring the bell, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget, if you've got any questions, pop them down below. I'll do my best to answer them for you, or make a little demo video just like this one. So once again, this has been Jamie with System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.